A middle school grudge between female students has led to criminal charges against the parent of one of the girls. The case involves child pornography and photoshopped images of bestiality allegedly made by one of the students' mother. Fox 13's Scott McCain has the story.
Danette Stark is facing possible prison time after allegedly getting in the middle of some middle school drama between her daughter and a fellow student.
Our school resource officer and our sex crime detective has been involved with both parties involved in this situation to find out what their relationship is.
Prosecutors say Stark made posters that are really kiddie porn.
18 counts of sexual exploitation of a minor. This is, by any measure, outrageous conduct for any person to commit, much less a 39-year-old woman or 37-year-old woman upon a 13-year-old.
The posters were first found late last month in the girls' restroom here at Northwest Middle School in Salt Lake City. The posters included a photo of a woman engaged in an act of bestiality, but the face on the photo had apparently been photoshopped to include a student here at the school. And at the bottom of that flyer, according to these charging documents, were words like slut and whore. Stark was busted after school security cameras showed her entering the girls' bathroom. The DA called a press conference Friday.
Very graphically displaying a young woman engaged in sex acts with an animal.
But most other questions about the case against Stark were off limits, including whether or not the alleged victim had seen the posters.
I'm not going to speculate to that.
And what about motive? Why would a grown woman allegedly do this to a teenager?
I'm not going to speculate as to the motive, and quite frankly, the motive is irrelevant. In this case, the heinous and despicable acts speak for themselves.
With Danette Stark still in jail, we wanted to know if anyone else in her family had any comment on the charges, but there was no response. Yet the charging document does shed some light on all of this. After admitting she made and distributed the flyers, Danette Stark finally told police she did it all to retaliate for perceived wrongs by a classmate of Stark's daughter. In Salt Lake City, Scott McCain, Fox 13 News, Utah.